For today's lesson, I want to talk about an odd time signature in 5/4. What I do on this exercise is I work between the hands and the feet, and I also play on the cymbal. I try to keep the rhythm steady so it doesn't sound like it's an odd time. And it's just a good overall exercise. Okay, let me go over the main 5/4 groove that I'm going to use on this. Okay, so what I'm going to change on that to make it just flow a little bit easier. Let me play the right hand, how I'm going to change it. Right now, the way that I just played it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, so to make it flow a little bit easier, I'm not going to change the right hand. So that would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. So you can see that each measure, it's opposite with the right hand. Okay? So the thing about when we add everything else is we're going to first get the feet down. Now the feet are not going to change. The feet is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you should do first is get the right hand with the feet down. So it's just natural. So let me go through it real slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then once you can do it without basically thinking about it, then let me go over just the hands with you with the snare. Now again, because the right hand isn't going to change, but in both measures, the snare is going to be played in a different place. So in other words, in the first measure, if a snare hit is played with the cymbal, in the second measure, the snare is going to be played by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, once that gets comfortable, then you can start applying the feet and the hands. If I got that faster. Okay, so on that pattern, another good exercise to do is getting ready to throw in some breaks. What I teach my students is to basically use the same feet pattern. In other words, don't change the feet. So a little exercise I do is I do the first measure the way it was written with the snare, and then the second measure I kind of play off the feet, and I use a real basic pattern. And that would sound like this. Faster. Okay, so let me go over the break that I use on this. And again, when you do the break, the feet don't change. So I'll get the feet going first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, with the rhythm. I broke that breakdown real slow for you with triplets. 1,